The Ordinary wrote a book. I read the whole thing. Let's chat about it. The Ordinary has written a book called Ingredients, and it goes through not just ingredients, but really a lot of the science that goes behind your skincare products. So you can see that there's lots of stuff in here beyond just talking about ingredients, and it goes into a lot more detail than I ever would have expected, to be totally honest, like going into testing, going into the product development process, like talking about briefs and all of that. So it's a really, really interesting read if you want to get a little bit more insight as to how products get from someone's brain to something on the shelf. Now, when we get to the actual ingredients that are in here, they cover 30 different ingredients. And honestly, I wish there were more in here. Obviously, we can't get into absolutely everything. It's lots of actives, but they go into a decent amount of detail about how they work and what they do on the skin. And I was really surprised they talk about some of the mechanisms even, which I never thought that a brand would be able to do just from a regulatory perspective. One thing that is not really a complaint, like I know why they had to do it, was that when they show the pictures of some of these ingredients, they are kind of very just like glamour shots of products. Like for example, azelaic acid is a crystalline powder, but the picture for it are just these two creams. At the end of the day, you can only have but so many white powders in a book, so I get it. That aside, I was really, really impressed with the amount of detail and insight that went into making this book, bringing consumers into things that I never thought people would care about. If any brand would do this, it would be Deciem, who really puts itself forward as a science-forward brand. I think the coolest thing about this, though, was looking at the acknowledgement and having met so many people from the North American team and the global team and recognizing the names has been really, really cool. And even my friend Claire Coleman, who is an amazing journalist in the UK, helped to put this book together. I think that this is absolutely worth picking up. If you want to learn more about the behind the scenes of what it takes to bring a product to market, learn more about different ingredients, how they actually work on the skin, and get really kind of into the weeds about what it actually does. So excellent job and congrats on this new venture. And I'm hoping for more books in the future, maybe.